In the energy quadrant today, we got a 3.8% jump on the high side for May crude oil, and the WTI futures contract jumped all the way up to 60.90, falling just short of that $61 level. That was up 3.84%. But then oil pulled back to finish the day below 60 in that 59 handle, only up about 1.19% in toward the close. The low today was only down 3 cents from yesterday's settlement, 58.62. So pretty much a straight up day, although we pulled back midday toward the end of the day and again gave back over 2% of that pop that we had. So it didn't really do much to erase yesterday's fall overall. When you look at it on chart, it looks like a pretty weak rally. GDP forecasts helped all the commodities today, and crude was no stranger to that. The IMF upgraded global growth forecast by 0.5% in 2021 and 0.2% in 2022. The US, China, the UK all got upgrades. UK got the second largest upgrade. The US got the largest upgrade. And then China had the biggest overall prediction for GDP growth, at least for 2021. All of those big oil consuming countries. So oil got a bump on the perceived demand that would come from that, but didn't hold it, as I mentioned already. And then there was also some US-Iran talks, which could mean more supply. They were indirect talks that included Russia, China, and the EU. So they weren't directly a conversation between Iran and the US to get rid of sanctions. It was more of unilateral conversations about the US potentially getting back in to the Iran nuclear deal that was negotiated by President Obama and abandoned by President Trump. President Biden has talked about getting back in that. So there's talk about Iranian supply, but Goldman Sachs doesn't think that supply would provide any shock to the market anyway, since a decent amount of crude oil has been going on ships branded by other countries from Iran to China already. So it may not actually be any sort of increase of supply. But overall, crude oil was up and then fell and then finished the day positive. Didn't really have an effect on yesterday's sell-off in terms of the overall trend for crude.